Once again, is Mshamba Marekani. Welcome to All Topics Considered podcast. F1 visa students. So these are the things that you guys should know or at least have an idea. The first one is, before you move to the USA, make sure you have enough finances to cater for at least 1 year of tuition. I'll say it again, have at least 1 year worth of tuition money. So let's fast forward when you come to the USA. Take care of your living arrangements. When you take a break from school, let's say 1 semester, you're done with the semester, you're now about to take a break. Some of the schools won't allow you to live on campus. Have living arrangements if you're not planning to go back home. If you have relatives in America, that would be good. Maybe you can make arrangements with them where you can live during summer breaks. Or if not, then you need to have arrangements. Maybe you can fly back home. You take care of that, because once the schools close, most of the colleges, they don't allow students to stay on campus. Once you get here, have a close relationship with your international school advisor. Make them your best friend, because you are going to need them along the way. Also, as a student, you're allowed to work 20 hours a week. Some colleges, they'll make you wait for at least 1 year after you've gotten in America to start working. If you're facing financial hardships, the international school advisor will be able to help you apply for authorization to work, because as a student you're not allowed to work without authorization. That's why I say maintain a close relationship with the international school advisor, so that when it comes time to apply for work authorization, they'll be able to help you. You're allowed to work at least 20 hours a week during school. Maybe when you go on a break, those hours can increase, because that time you don't have any workload from school. The other one, most important thing, is maintain your status. Your status is your lifeline in America. The amount of credit hours you're supposed to maintain every semester, you do so. There is a minimum credit hours requirements for international students. You maintain those. You don't fall out of status. There's so many ways you can fall out of status, so make sure you find out which those ways are, so you don't make that mistake and fall out of status. Because once you fall out of status, then you're going to have to deal with immigration, and that is not gonna be a good thing. Have a plan. Where do you see yourself 4 years from now? Some people might be they don't want to plan anything. It's okay, you can go with the motion of life. It's not everybody who has to plan, but it will be better if you at least make a plan and say, where do you see yourself in the next few years? So because you're gonna graduate, before you graduate, you can apply for pre-graduation work authorization, like before you complete your studies. And after you complete your studies, you can apply for OPT, where you can work for at least 2 years. So have a plan. What I mean by having a plan is, you're still making connections when you're in school. That way you already know when you graduate, you'll be able to find a place where they'll be able to hire you, or you already have some connections in place where they'll be able to hire you and probably file paperwork for you so you can get a green card. So those are the main things you need to at least have an idea of. Also, when you arrive in the US, you learn how to drive. Make sure you learn how to drive. Save some money so you can buy yourself a vehicle, because sometimes it can be really hard. At least nowadays it's good. There is Uber and Lyft. It's not like you would say a few years back, but having your vehicle will save you that money you will be using on Lyft or Uber.